Hi, I'm Greg, and I lift weights. And I think you should lift weights too. Why do you think I should lift weights, Greg? Because you should lift weights. Well, why should I lift weights? Well, if you want to get fit, lifting weights is probably the fastest and most efficient way to do things, pretty much no matter what your goal is. Unless you've got some sort of sport-specific goal, like if you're trying to become a better runner or a long-distance bicyclist, yeah, lifting weights probably won't help with that. But if you want to get big and strong, if you want to lose weight, then there's probably no better way to quickly do those other than lifting weights. So you're telling me that if I want to lose weight, lifting weights is a good idea? Well, kind of. Usually when people say they want to lose weight, what they really mean is they want to lose fat. It doesn't matter what the scale says really, it's just how you look and how healthy you are. Lifting weights is good for losing fat because as your muscles get bigger, not only do you burn a lot of calories lifting the weights, but your muscles require more calories to maintain their size, and so you burn off fat, or you at least get to eat more, if nothing else. So now you get to lose extra weight 24 hours a day because you were lifting weights earlier. And if you're trying to gain weight and get big muscles, then obviously lifting weights is a good call. Now, there are some people out there who feel that girls should not be lifting weights, which is fucking ridiculous. A lot of people see female bodybuilders as being these gigantic hulking monsters that eventually stop resembling a female and turn into kind of like a dude. Kind of like China from WWF. Look her up if you haven't seen her. Especially in her early days, she did not look very feminine at all. But the thing about that is that that's not going to happen to you. At least not unless you want it to. And even then, it still might not happen to you. It's an incredibly difficult level of fitness that is required to look like that. And some people aren't even capable of it. But Greg, what about my thigh gap? Fuck your thigh gap. I'll get into that in a future episode. And really, fitness is a fairly slow process. You don't change your body overnight. So if you ever feel like, you know, I'm getting in too good of shape, you could always quit and not turn into a bodybuilder. Hey man, what happened to your beard? Don't worry about my beard, it'll be back. So to kind of drive home my point a little bit, I'm going to show you something of myself because I have some ridiculous chicken legs, which will be quite apparent when you see me lifting all that weight.
Go, Greg. Easy.
What this means to you is just because you lift weights, even if you lift really heavy weights, that doesn't mean you're going to get big. It just doesn't. If you are currently living a sedentary lifestyle, you don't get a whole lot of exercise, and you start exercising, you are not going to get big unless you eat more food than you're eating now. And more food than you're burning off. So don't expect you're going to get massive on accident. So my advice to you is to go out, find a gym, and start lifting some weights. But Greg, I don't know how to lift weights. Well, in future episodes, I'm going to start doing some tutorials on how to lift weights, particularly in the compound lifts, which are my favorite as a powerlifter. But until then, there's plenty of other resources on YouTube to check these out, and nothing else, you can just go to the gym and watch what other people do. And I still don't have a catchphrase to sign off with, so goodbye.